The Oak Island Money Pit, a mysterious site known for its hidden treasures, has been the subject of numerous discoveries and theories. Dan Blankenship, a treasure hunter, initiated Borehole 10X in the 1970s to find hidden treasures within the island's intricate underground pathways. The project was named after the 10-inch diameter of the original hole, which was later expanded to accommodate larger drilling equipment. The drilling reached layers of earth and clay that hadn't been disturbed in centuries, suggesting that whatever was hidden below was meant to stay concealed. The process of drilling and exploring such depths is fraught with challenges, including technical difficulties, the ever-present risk of flooding, equipment failures, harsh weather conditions, and unexpected water inflows. Over the years, the Blankenships and their team have dealt with equipment failures, harsh weather conditions, and unexpected water inflows, all of which have made the search even more challenging. Borehole 10X began as a straightforward treasure search, but over the years, this search has turned into a complex story of discoveries, unveiling glimpses of underground rooms and unusual structures that keep everyone guessing. From the earliest excavations to the latest underwater explorations by famous diver John Chatterton, every new effort seems to take us closer, but still leaves us wondering what's truly under Oak Island. Dan Blankenship and his business partner David Tobias were intrigued by a promising signal that earlier explorers had detected, a complex network of tunnels thought to be concealing the island's hidden riches. They drilled a large hole about 27 inches wide, going down roughly 235 feet below the surface. This undertaking wasn't just about finding treasure. It was a courageous exploration into the unknown, driven by the hope of discovering what Oak Island had kept hidden for so long. As Borehole 10X started to show its hidden things, the first findings suggested something amazing below. As the drilling continued, they encountered unexpected gaps and voids at certain depths, indicating there might be underground rooms or chambers. These discoveries were thrilling because they supported long-standing stories that the island was home to elaborate underground structures, possibly meant to hide valuable treasures. Finding these spaces ramped up the excitement and curiosity around the borehole, prompting further investigations. The real excitement around Borehole 10X's potential kicked off with follow-up underwater camera investigations. These explorations revealed a significant empty area at the bottom of the borehole, appearing to contain various objects and structures that weren't immediately identifiable. Captured images showed features like wooden platforms and a vague floating item, which some speculated might be a chest or box. Additionally, the sight of items that seemed man-made suggested this was not just a natural void, but had been intentionally shaped or constructed by people. This footage from Borehole 10X sparked numerous theories about the contents of the underground chamber and what it could represent. Some thought it might be part of the original money pit, where the island's legendary treasures were said to be hidden, while others guessed that the chamber could hold artifacts or documents of significant historical and cultural value. The sneak peeks into this underwater world have kept treasure hunters and historians hooked on the saga, hopeful that Borehole 10X might finally clarify the long-standing questions about Oak Island. John Chatterton, a renowned wreck diver, embarked on a mission to explore Borehole 10X on Oak Island. The dive was a complex task, requiring extensive technical preparation and careful planning. The tunnel presented unique challenges, including its narrow opening and deep reach. Chatterton's team equipped him with high-end diving suits, underwater cameras, powerful lights, and backup plans for emergencies. Upon submerging planning rather than a natural formation, the tunnel's history, rich with stories of concealed treasures and intricate constructions, further reinforced the belief that it was intentionally built. The tunnel's discovery sparked debate about its purpose and the builders' identities. A widely accepted theory suggested that it was part of an advanced design intended to flood with seawater to thwart treasure seekers. This concept is supported by tales of the Money Pit, notorious for its complex water traps, suggesting that the same architects of the Money Pit might have also designed this tunnel. Theories about the builders range from infamous pirates like Captain Kidd to the Knights Templar, possibly hiding sacred objects from the Holy Land. Another theory proposes that the British military constructed the tunnel in the 18th century as a secure storage for their valuables. The story of the Money Pit began in 1795 when young Daniel McGuinness observed an unusual depression in the ground on Oak Island. Intrigued by the potential of hidden treasure, McGinnis, along with friends John Smith and Anthony Vaughn, commenced digging. They uncovered a layer of flagstones and deeper down, encountering wooden platforms at regular intervals, signifying a purposefully built structure. However, their excavation soon turned problematic as seawater flooded the pit, believed to be an ingeniously designed trap to safeguard the concealed contents. This incident ignited centuries of treasure hunts, attracting adventurers drawn by the prospects of undiscovered wealth or the thrill of the discovery. Motivated by the legend of the Money Pit, treasure hunter Dan Blankenship initiated the Borehole 10X project in the early 1970s, located about 180 feet southeast of the original Money Pit. His goal was to avoid the infamous water traps that had thwarted earlier direct attempts to excavate the Money Pit. The discovery of a rectangular tunnel at the base of Borehole 10X reignited excitement about a possible connection between 10X and the Money Pit. The Money Pit, a hidden treasure on Oak Island, remains largely unexplored due to its intricate flood tunnel systems and unique geological features. Overcoming these challenges requires not only physical strength, but also a deep understanding of the island's water dynamics and unique geological features. The Lagena brothers and their team have addressed these challenges by combining modern technology with traditional treasure hunting techniques. One significant challenge is the island's unstable terrain, which has been weakened by numerous digs and boreholes over the years. This instability makes deeper explorations hazardous and complicates the preservation of any discovered artifacts due to the harsh saltwater conditions. The Lagena brothers and their team have employed innovative strategies, such as employing sonar and ground-penetrating radar, GPR, to map the underground landscape before excavation. Handling the flooding issue on Oak Island required clever solutions, such as setting up cofferdams and using hydraulic pumps. Cofferdams are temporary barriers that block out the ocean, allowing the crew to work in dry conditions even in places usually underwater. These pumps then remove any water that sneaks into the pit during the digging, keeping the area nice and dry for the treasure hunters. Rick and Marty Lagena, along with their team, have set a new standard in treasure hunting by blending engineering, geology, and history into their methods. They use high-tech gadgets like 3D modeling, sonar scans, and remote-operated vehicles to check out underwater areas without stirring up the dirt too much. Their show, The Curse of Oak Island, has kept viewers glued to their screens for years, thanks to its exciting mix of history, drama, and modern technology. In the latest seasons, the focus has shifted from more hands-on methods like diving to techniques like core drilling, which allows the team to take samples from different depths without messing up the site too much. This shift in exploration methods shows respect for the island's rich history and ensures that their treasure hunt doesn't ruin its historical importance. While diving and exploring underwater might seem thrilling, it often relied too much on the diver's ability to see clearly and make good judgments underwater, leading to unclear results. Realizing this issue, the team shifted to incorporating more scientific methods into their treasure hunts, taking water samples near their drill sites to analyze in the lab.